I'm already having a rough day. And now guess what? We have to pay duty taxes on my SHEIN order. Or they're gonna send it back. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for voting for him. Now not only is my life shit in the dating world, I can't even buy an order online. I Guys, she was crashing the F out. Oh my god. I feel so bad, but the eye twitch, the crying. She was crashing out. Oh my god. Yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy weekend, happy Sunday. So I have another video to share with you guys. This is an update on the tariffs that they apparently told us we would not have to pay for. And yes, right now we have to pay for them. I don't know if eventually it will be cut and we will go back to normal. Honestly, I don't know. Because the same thing happened with UPS, but it was reversed quickly. So we don't know. It's been a few days now, and this is still going on with DHL. So we shall see, y'all. Let's get started on the video.
If you've ever been enticed to order from SHEIN or Temu, your fast fashion and cheap Chinese goods could take longer and cost you more. Here's why. President Trump has ordered an additional 10% tariffs on all Chinese goods. That's everything from shoes, scarves, and clothes to electronics, mobile phones, you name it. Also, part of why SHEIN and Temu have been able to keep costs so low for consumers is that a lot of their products are shipped directly from factories here in China. And under what's called the de minimis rule, parcels worth less than $800 have been able to get into the U.S. duty-free. That loophole is now closing, leaving SHEIN, Temu, and other Chinese platforms on the hook for tariffs and duties on every order coming from China. At one point, the U.S. Postal Service stopped taking small parcels from China and Hong Kong, but then reversed it without explaining why. China struck back with its own tariffs on certain U.S. imports and other measures designed to send a message that China's open to deal-making, but isn't going to back down.
The increase in tariffs will ultimately translate into inflation in the United States and become a punishment for American consumers. The Chinese people have 7 years of experience in trade wars and now are very confident that we can deal with the Trump 2.0.
Videos across social media here are almost mocking President Trump's moves and naturally applauding China's. Are both sides jockeying for trade leverage? Maybe.
In the meantime, SHEIN and Temu have their own strategy to offset tariffs by promoting items they already have in warehouses in the U.S. at those bargain.
Someone please let me know when Meshki started charging duty fees, because this is new.
This is literally only new in the US because countries like Canada have been doing this forever. Like, the duties on anything imported out of China into Canada are crazy. And basically why the US was different is they had a de minimis exception. And what that means is anything under $800, so any purchase under $800 got in duty free. The reason why these fast fashion companies are so cheap, minus their like really shitty, unethical manufacturing, is because of this de minimis loophole. Basically, the regular kind of non-fast fashion-y process is you have minimums, you're going to manufacture it overseas, ship them into the US, and then ship them out of US warehouses. Any company that is already importing goods into the US are already paying those tariffs. These fast fashion companies, because they ship straight from China and most of the purchases that people place are under $800, that used to not have any tariffs put on. I think the US is so used to everything being so cheap because of that de minimis exception, because most countries have been doing this forever. So that's what happened.
Have y'all seen this shit? You probably haven't, but I got you. Not only has your boy Big T put in tariffs on certain countries, which he rolled back for absolutely no fucking benefit whatsoever. He didn't get shit that wasn't already being given. But not only did he put tariffs rolling back on certain countries, he closed a loophole that the fast fashion industry was using to get through customs without having to pay any tariffs or duties or taxes or anything on these orders, because the de minimis loophole allowed you to get your goods through customs without having to pay any duties as long as those goods were less than $800. So people like SHEIN and Temu and Alibaba and all these different little smaller different apps, they have been killing the game when it comes to this loophole. So unfortunately, when we see those tariffs get enacted, one of the things that was also enacted was the closing the de minimis loophole, which also tells you guys, you got to pay attention to politics, because you'll see some big headline, but there's always some shit on the back end that you don't know about that you ain't paying attention to. So please pay attention. But closing that loophole, it is essentially going to make all your Temu, SHEIN, Fashion Nova, all those different hauls get a lot more expensive, because now there's an additional tax to be paid for them. And these things are immediately applied, people. So I don't want you guys to think that, oh, well, I got mine in the mail already, I'm good now, I'm straight now. Wrong, because you probably get one of these messages right here. Yeah, your shit late. And if you want it, you're going to have to pay that fee. Now, that's the situation that has been created by these tariffs. This is just a friendly reminder to everyone that likes to say, well, that ain't got nothing to do, that ain't going to impact me, I'm going to keep on getting that money, I'm going to keep on doing it. Do you see how the environment in which you are living is starting to shift and change and warp to something that you're not happy with? Voting matters, people.
If you live in America and you shop on SHEIN, you guys have to pay duties or taxes on your packages now. Let me tell you about it. So I came into work this morning and I saw a whole bunch of SHEIN packages on one side. So I was like, what's happening? I mean, we always get a huge influx of SHEIN packages, but you know, it's Chinese New Year's and stuff now, so we don't really have much packages. So I asked my supervisor, like, what's going on? He was like, oh, starting February 4th, anything you order, the paper is here, anything you order from China, Canada, and Mexico, you now have to pay duties. So all the SHEIN packages that are there are duties. We've been getting called non-stop asking why they're supposed to pay duties. It's a such and such, because normally they would have like a 800 threshold. If anything that you buy is over 800, you pay duties on it. If it's under 800, then you don't. Now your new president decided that the 800 threshold is too much, let me put it at 0. So now anything you order from those countries, I'm talking to my SHEIN people because that affects me too, you will not have to pay taxes on it. Keep that in mind. Let me know in the comments if you guys are one of those people that got that duties message or that tax message this morning saying that your package won't be delivered unless you pay that. Let me know if you guys are one of those people. Let me know what you think about it. Like, comment, and share, because we need to tell our people, especially the SHEIN girl is plan to pay taxes, okay? Sorry.
Hey y'all, what's up? Good afternoon, motherfuckers. Now I'm just here to tell y'all that the shit has officially hit the fan. Now, as y'all can see here, it says UPS and DHL are now telling shoppers and businesses they owe shipping fees due to the new tariffs on China. Now, if your ass been up under a rock, come from up under there, and let me tell you what's been going on. Now, y'all know about a week ago, y'all President DT decided to put tariffs on Mexico, China, and Canada. And as y'all saw, Canada and Mexico was ready to nuck if you buck, and he rescinded that shit temporarily, but he did not rescind it from China. Now, what had happened was, if your ass is getting packages from SHEIN or anywhere like that, and you trying to get your packages, see, the shipping may have been free coming from those companies, but baby, in order for you to get it from UPS and DHL, you have to run them their money. Now, I'm going to read to y'all some of what it says here. Now, these particular fees are going to cost you between $20 and $50. And this is after you don't already paid and been sitting around waiting for your shit to be delivered. Now, if you want to go pick it up, you're going to have to run DHL and UPS their money. Now, the sad part of this is when it affects small business owners, because I'm reading here, it says some small business owners say the new fees are forcing them to temporarily halt sending orders to the U.S. completely. Now, let me just say this shit right here, because during the election time, when the man had say he was going to do it, a lot of motherfuckers didn't understand how that worked. They thought it was going to be a fee put on the other company. So they ran down to the polls, baby. And they said, we're going to vote for these tariffs because DT said the tariffs is coming, with y'all dumbass. And the tariffs are here. Now you got to pay for whatever you order. Now, if you ain't an international order, this don't concern you. But for my SHEIN, Temu, and the other girls who be ordering from overseas with the wigs in the hair, baby, Houston, we got a problem. Now, child, what do y'all think about this? Leave me a comment. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to hit the follow button. Toodles. Because this shit is...
I'm finna break this down to y'all real nice and simple because I experienced it this morning. So I wake up from a nightmare this morning and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I'm out the nightmare, you know? And I check my phone notifications every morning, you know, and I get a message that says if you don't pay your tariff on your package will not be delivered. And I'm like, what? Is this a scam? So I go and check and see if it's a scam, and it's not a scam. The text message came from DHL. So I go to their website and I go to frequently asked questions, and the tariff question is on there. And they had it broken down. So I ended up paying $100 this morning, right when I woke up, before I even stepped out of the bed. Ended up paying $100 in tariffs, and y'all, I was not happy at all. So, and a lot of people are saying just buy from America. But let me tell y'all why everything is still finna be expensive. Because if I go on Amazon and the person that I'm ordering from is located in the United States and I don't have to pay a tariff, I click add to cart and I pay and my stuff come the next day. But think about the person who is selling the product. Most likely they are getting their products from overseas and they're buying in bulk. So the higher your price, the higher your tariff, right? So if they're buying in bulk, they now have bigger prices to pay. They have to pay their tariffs. So they're going to increase the price to make up for the price that they now have to pay for tariffs. So that will gradually increase over time, like y'all, like. And then if you order from out of the country, you still have to pay a tariff straight up. SHEIN, Temu, whatever you're buying. So either way, things are about to get more expensive. Small businesses are maybe not going to make it, or they're going to they're definitely going to have to go up on things like some of our ingredients, our materials, our fabrics, everything is coming from overseas. So anything really is still going to go up. I don't like it. I don't like it. I did not like paying that $100, y'all. Especially, I didn't even leave the house and I paid the $100. Like, I'm looking at ways, like, is there a way I cannot pay? Like, no, you have to pay them tariffs, y'all. And I'm just like, and I haven't ordered from SHEIN in almost a year, but I had a SHEIN package come because I've been going to the gym and I've been ordering. I just ordered a SHEIN package. I don't know if it's gonna make it before. I don't know if I ordered it before this happened or whatever, but I felt like I ordered the package that I paid for the tariff for today before that time, and I still had to pay. But see, that package from SHEIN is coming from USPS, and we know that that's already on pause. So it's just so much going on right now, y'all. But I just had to tell y'all, like, I did not enjoy paying that $100.
Okay, guys, I'm coming on here to let you guys know, warn you, whatever, however you want to take this. I ordered from SHEIN on January 30th or January 29th, one of the two. And I've been getting my packages, one or two this past week. I got an email from DHL, which is the company handling my package, earlier today regarding a fee that they want me to pay before they release my package. It was about $26, almost $27. I reached out to SHEIN to see why I was being charged this fee. They said it was a new custom law. I asked them when did it take place or when did it start. They were unaware. They couldn't tell me. They did tell me that if I paid that fee to keep the receipt, submit it for reimbursement, and they would reimburse 50% of that fee once you receive the package. So you do have to pay for it, wait for the package to come in, etc. So if you guys have ordered from SHEIN, PatPat, DHgate, all those places that are based off of China, either expect to not receive your package, for it to be delayed, or to pay a fee. It does suck. It's inconvenient, but it is a new law. I'm not quite sure how long this is going to be going on for, if it's temporary, etc. So, good luck.
And I'm really mad because Trump took away my Shayla. Like, we can't even really order off SHEIN no more because they charging all these fees to get it delivered. Why SHEIN out of all websites? Like, And it's not even just only SHEIN, but that's where I shop at. Like, where I get my clothes from, my kids' clothes from. Like, come on now. It's like every day I live on this earth, just him being in the office, it get worse and worse every day. Now what am I supposed to wear? What I'm supposed to wear now? Because the malls really don't have nothing no more. And them other websites don't really be talking about nothing, or they be too high. Y'all keep talking about something, this is going to be a rough 4 years with us. We're not going to last for no 4 years, okay? At this point, we're just working to survive at this point. Because, yeah. Then the bad thing about it is I ordered some from SHEIN about a week or two ago. It's somebody's going to get delivered February 6th through whatever day. Is my package still coming or not? And I'm not paying extra to get that bit delivered. Send it right on the fuck back. Refund me, please. I'm not finna play with y'all folks.
I ordered a package off of SHEIN, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of videos about tariffs and charges in order to get your package from China. And I'm stressing out because I ordered a bunch of things from SHEIN for my birthday trip that's coming up in March. And I'm like, am I even going to get my package? Holy crap, I cannot believe this. I hope it comes through. SHEIN didn't send me an email talking about to pay extra for shipping. So fingers crossed that I don't get hit with the tariffs. Have you guys heard about the tariffs and the extra charges to get packages out of China? Let me know in the comments. And I know we have bigger things to worry about than a SHEIN package coming in, but I ordered 2 dresses and I wanted to wear it for my birthday. So if this is a situation, oh my God, I'm gonna have to look for something else because I don't know if I'm gonna get my package. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
I wanted to answer this. I did call customer service, so I wanted to update everyone who comes across that other video. It is in fact true, even though part of me knew that it was true simply because we knew that tariffs were going to be enforced, I believe, as of February 1st. But a part of me didn't want to believe it was true because so many people didn't realize that tariffs being enforced means the consumer is paying it. However, there are times that the shipper can decide to pay it, but that's up to them. Honestly, SHEIN, you might have to eat that cost for us. I'm sure the U.S. brings you some coin. So it might be nice to pay that for us, you know? But seriously, though, this sucks. This sucks big time. And I'm not really sure. I'm not even sure what the percentage is because my package was $149, I think, to be exact. And I was charged $29. And the number seems to vary based off of some other posts that I've seen. But I still can't tell the percentage because I thought it was supposed to be 10%. That's not 10% of $149. So I think it's like 10% plus additional duties or something like that. Also, I thought it was just supposed to be Mexico, China, and Canada. However, I do know someone who got a package from Australia and they were also charged it. So I don't really know what's going on. I don't even want to dig too deep because it's all pretty depressing, if you ask me. And I'm trying to keep my mental sanity as best as I can because it's just been a lot going on. But I did want to update that it's not a scam. It should come from DHL, the actual DHL. So I'm sure with this, there probably will be scams. There will definitely be scams, messages, all that stuff. But this email did come from DHL themselves. And I also did get a text from DHL, and it was in the same thread that's been updating me on my package. It wasn't like a random other message from another number. It was from the same thread that was updating me on my package as it was moving through the system. So yes, I paid the money because I want my package. However, it is very depressing and will definitely make me reconsider when online shopping where my things are coming from and if I'm gonna have to pay an additional fee, because for some people to have to pay like $80-$90 over $100 to receive their package that they may have either got free shipping on or may have paid very cheap, like this is more than the shipping. This is literally the cost of express one-day shipping for a lot of items. So I just paid it. But you know what? Everyone stay strong out there because we are in for a ride. We are in for a ride, and yeah, that's all I have to say. Bye.
So people are beginning to report that they're receiving these notices for tariffs on their international packages. And all I'm going to say is this might be the end of fast fashion. Shout out to Wired.com because they published this article that says U.S. shoppers facing fees up to $50 or more to get packages from China. Now, just a day after Donald Trump's new tariffs with Chinese imports kicked into effect, shipping companies have already started charging higher import duties and processing fees, bewildering American consumers. And over the past 24 hours, U.S. shoppers have reported receiving notifications from UPS and DHL stating they owed anywhere between $20 and $50. Now, some small business owners, meanwhile, say that these new fees are forcing them to temporarily halt sending orders to the U.S. completely. Now, Leslie Brown, who is an owner of a Canadian secondhand clothing store, says that she's stuck with $30,000 of items that she can't move across the border, which is the lifeblood of her business. Now, U.S. consumers who use the website SHEIN, which is also noted for their fast fashion, have been particularly impacted. Even if they made their purchases long before the tariffs were announced, they are now faced with either heavy penalties in some cases and more than the value of the item inside the packages that are being sent. Like, imagine buying something on SHEIN for like $30 and the tariffs are more than the package. I don't really know anything on SHEIN more than $30, but you know what I'm trying to say. Now, an artist out of Pennsylvania by the name of Chardonnay Love said that she received a text message from DHL on Tuesday explaining that she needed to pay $26.20 in import duties to an order that she made from SHEIN that cost her roughly around $267.14. Now, that package that was shipped out of this Providence in China came to customs in Cincinnati on Tuesday, and this is according to the shipping records that was given to Wired from DHL. Now, DHL notes that if those duties aren't paid by any customer, that those packages typically go back to the Providence where it came from within 5 days. Just be aware that not every website offers you a refund. So if you're ordering from a website that says no refunds, i.e. certain places that I order from, if it's coming from overseas and you decline the package and decline to pay the tariff fee, you're not going to get your money back. So you're kind of in the middle of a rock and a hard place. Now, other people have reported similar experiences on Facebook, Reddit, and other social media websites. Users said that they're being charged similar amounts to receive their SHEIN purchases or those from other retailers. And now what's crazy, it's not just tariffs that are being implemented by the Trump administration. According to Wired, it said that the Trump executive orders not only raised tariffs on Chinese goods, but it also eliminated a long-standing trade exemption that allows smaller packages to be sent from China to U.S. duty-free. So long as those values are less than $800. As of Tuesdays, shoppers, businesses, and e-commerce sites now need to account for about 10% additional tariffs, as well as routine import duties applied to different category of items, plus processing and broker fees. This abrupt change has thrown off online shopping industries into chaos as sellers, shippers, companies, customers, and brokers and consumers scramble to figure out how to absorb those new costs. Now, all I'm going to tell y'all to do is shop locally. Now, albeit you can shop locally and get those items in hand and walk out of the store with them, those prices will go up so long as tariffs are in place. But at least you know you're going to be able to get your item without the red tape of tariffs.